Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining me. I'm Cheryl and this is Your Journey Yoga, and today we're going to have some fun balancing. So I had some folks ask for just really focusing on steady, focus, grounded balancing. So we're going to add some movement. Let's try that again. Hi there and welcome. Thanks for joining me. I'm Cheryl and this is Your Journey Yoga, and today just a little fun with our balancing. So we're going to do some different variations of balancing poses. If you need a chair, a wall, anything to help stabilize you, please feel free to do that. It's really about finding success in balancing. So if you need a little assistance, take it. Practice just makes it better and better and better. So just give it your best, have some fun, keep a smile on your face, stay light, don't judge. So just starting in a standing position, feet hip width apart, and I just want you to rock forward and back. I just want you to notice kind of what's going on with those feet. And then as we come into our balancing, a little progression. We'll switch sides, so we're not going to do all on one side and really fatigue one side and then the other. So we'll mix it up a little bit and hopefully have a little fun. So placing the soles of the feet down, spread your toes wide and just feel that connection of the soles of the feet to the earth. Balancing, starting in the core, extending up and extending down. Hands to heart center, finding a focal point out in front of you. Those focal points are key to help stabilize and give us a sense of really being grounded. We're going to shift our weight to our right foot. Left big toe is just going to barely touch the floor and then roll that left knee open. This is our tree pose. And just take a second here. What do you notice? Feel kind of that shifting going on through that right foot. Stabilizing. Can you feel the inside and the outside of the ball of your foot? The inside and the outside of the heel of your foot. If it feels right to you, start to slide that left foot up along the inside of the leg. You can stop at any point. You can keep that big toe gently just resting against the floor. So that connection, even though there's no weight on that left foot, can really be a big deal. Now feel that stability and strength through the pelvis, in the belly, that powerhouse of your core, from just below your pelvis to just above the pelvis. Strong, shoulders soft, and again, just keeping that focal point. If you want to see just how valuable that focal point is, take your finger or your gaze to your fingertips. Breathe. Find that focal point once again. Slowly transition that left knee forward, and we're going to release that left foot. Knees bent to 90 degrees. Extend your arms out to a T. Breathe. Just a gentle press of that left heel straight down towards the ground. It may not touch. If it touches, it's just a gentle touch. And we lift that left knee back up. A gentle press. Tap the heel and lift. A little movement with our balance. Again, using that focal point, keeping that core nice and strong. One more heel tap and lift. Pull the hands to heart center and gently set that left foot down. Shift your weight. If you need to roll out your ankle, stretch your toes, please do. Otherwise, let's bring that right big toe to the mat and roll that right knee open. Hands at heart center and find that focal point. Again, we're checking in what's going on underneath that left foot. Feeling the inside and outside of the ball of the foot, inside and outside of the heel of the foot. Core is super strong. You can stay right here. Or slide that right foot up along the inside of the leg, above or below, and you'll probably find you have a little more range on one side, a little more stability on one side. If you need that support of a counter or a chair, if you have a walking stick, a ski pole, those work great. If you need stability, they're light and you can just they're the perfect height. So perfect. Or use the wall, use a counter. Find your breath. The idea is finding success in balancing. And again, as I said before, practice, practice, practice. Gently releasing, drawing that right knee forward, knees bent to 90 degrees, and flex your foot. Extend those arms open out to a T. How do we get better at something? We work on it. We press that right heel straight down. It might touch, it might not. It's okay. And then lift back to that 90 degrees. And press. How do you feel adding movement in. And a little press. And a lift. One more time. Press it down. Lift it high. Pull those hands back to heart center. And gently set it down. Shift your weight back to that right foot. Roll out your ankle. Stretch your toes if you need to. Moving on. How you doing? All right. So with that weight on that right foot, left foot crosses just in front of the ankle. And again, you can stay right here. If it's good to you, lift that left ankle just above the knee, ankle to the outside of the knee, and open up that leg to like a number 4. We can stay right here. Again, use the support if you need to. If it feels good to you, we're going to start to sit. As you bend that right knee, you're going to start to feel this really nice stretch in that left hip. You're going to feel a little more activation in that right leg, that supporting leg. Chest is lifted. Find your breath. Hands can remain at heart center, or you can extend those arms out in front. Playing with arm positions can be challenging as well. You can even lift those arms up and overhead. Feel how that changes things. How it requires a little bit more strength, a little more stability. Pulling those hands back to heart center. You want a little deeper stretch in that hip. Hinge it forward. Breathe. And slowly lift the chest. Slowly rise. Releasing that left knee forward. And step it out. Roll out your ankle. Stretch your toes. That's a lot of work for those feet and the ankles. And again, we keep that weight on that left foot. Right foot crosses just in front of the ankle. And we're going to roll that knee open just a bit. You can stay right here. Challenge yourself accordingly. If it feels good to you, we lift that right ankle just above the knee, and we're going to keep that right knee opened to our figure 4. How are you here? If you're falling in and out of the pose, just back it off a little bit. Use support. If it feels right to you, start to bend that left knee and sink. Sink as low as you like. How's that right hip? All my hips are saying thank you. Keeping that core strong. Keeping it out of that lower back. Again, hands can remain at heart center, or you can extend those arms out in front, or perhaps lift those arms up and overhead. Breathe. Feel all those little stabilizing muscles in your feet, your ankles, your legs, your core working hard. We pull the hands back to heart center, and if you like, hinge it forward. That is a really nice stretch in that right hip. My lower back is saying thank you. I hope you're having the same response. We lift the chest and slowly rise, releasing that right knee once again, and gently set it down. Shift your weight to that right foot. Roll your ankle. All right, my friend, we have one more. We're going to come to dancer's pose. For dancer's pose, I'm going to turn, and we keep our weight on that right foot. Right arm extends to the sky. We reach down with that left hand and kick that left foot up, taking a hold along the inside or the arch of your foot. Knees remain together. Staying right here. Or if you like, begin to press your foot into your hand as your hand guides your foot towards the sky. We can keep that chest lifted or hinge it forward. Breathe, making sure that you're not hyperextending that right leg. Solid, strong. What do you feel? There are so many things to feel in this pose. Beautiful to stretch to the front of that left shoulder. Stability and strength in all the muscles. Core strong. Slowly we rise. And gently release. Arms come up and overhead. Oh, roll the ankle. Give those arms a little shake as you lower them down. And we keep our weight on that left side. Left arm extends up. Right arm out to 90 degrees. We lift the left or that right foot to reach down with that right hand and draw your knees back towards one another. Staying here. Again, as we take a hold along the inside of the arch of the foot, we've opened the shoulder and allowed for a little more range of motion through the shoulder. We press the foot into the hand as the hand guides the foot towards the sky. You can stay up, chest lifted, or hinge it forward a little bit. Keeping that right knee from flaring out to the side. Strong through that core. Making sure you're not hyperextending that left leg. And breathe. Slowly we stand tall. Gently releasing the foot, pulling those hands back to heart center. Take a big breath in, reach it high. And as you exhale, give those arms a little shake. All the way down. I hope that was fun, a little different. I know short and sweet, but sometimes that's all we need. That's all we have time for, and it's about taking care of yourself and showing up. So thanks for showing up. Take care of yourself and have a beautiful rest of your day. Until the next time, namaste.